than inspiring. We about to vibe, we about to chat, we about to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We had to get the stepping, you know what I mean? Because when you stepping, you know, it's always good to step. When you stepping, you repping. And what are we repping? We repping success, baby. How's this y'all's doing? I'm gonna let you know some people get in here before we really get the show started. But it's just a beautiful time to be alive, you know? Beautiful time to be alive. You know, always life provides a time for reflection and reflecting. You feel me? Because no matter how wonderful you're feeling or how wonderful you believe you're doing, you can always improve and you can always reflect on yourself. Today is a good day in particular, you know. I went to a job interview. I feel like I nailed it. And now we await. Now, I feel like I nailed it. And we're waiting. But I feel as if I'm going to get that call and I'm going to be selected. And the moment I'm selected, it's just going to feel like a major victory. I'm not going to lie. So I'm prepping myself for that experience of an extreme high, you know? Life is good. Been steady. Staying ready. Man, Freddy. All of those things, you know? So life is good. Can't complain about much. As y'all know, or some of y'all know, because I try to keep those videos private. Oh, it's one of them. I got it private. Now that I remembered that. Yeah. I was a little shaky the last few days. Some would even say I was being emotional. But it's okay. It comes, you know. It's a part of life. It's part of life, you know. You have your times. Like I said, you have your highs, you have your lows. But it's best to be even keel. It's best to be steady and hopefully steadily improving and inclining. Some would say I've been slightly neglecting posting lately. However, I don't believe so. I believe that, like I said, man, my goal for January was to get to 125 subs. We done climbed up to 270 so far. We do have a current January goal to get to 300, and I believe we'll get that. But I made a short that's gonna pop up soon enough. How are you doing, my friend? Big W's. You know what I'm saying? Big W's. Life is a W. Everything is about just recognizing that at the end of the day, it's about perception. Sometimes one person might look at it and be like, man, that ain't going how I wanted to go, and now I gotta hit out the door. But another person can say, hey, kind sir, this is exactly where we're supposed to be. What's up with you, Grant? How you doing, my friend? Oh, 10, I appreciate that, Jose. You know what I mean? Everybody smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel, you know what I mean? We doing our thing. We just want to provide some good vibes, do a lot of things. You know, this is going to be a big year. It's 2026, and it's time to do it. It's time to do the damn thing. What we don't want to do is not do the damn thing. What we want to do is do the damn thing. How are you doing? Everybody, a lot of new faces, fresh faces. You see, life is not quite a roller coaster because roller coasters go up and down. This experience we set up to have is more of a rocket ship. We about to take off and leave the atmosphere and go into the uppers. What's up, Justin Ordinary Christian? I can say your name for sure. Shiap's beauty. Oh, wrong thing on my mind. Miss King Von, how you doing? You Miss King Von? Long live everybody, who has departed, but I believe in reincarnation. I also believe in Christ. Don't judge me. So I believe that, everybody is either in a better place and or gonna make a nice return. So it'll all be okay. Just try to focus on making today a better day. How you doing, X Stars? Good man, absolutely. Hey, we always have two lanes, two paths we can pick. We can either do what's wrong or we can do what's right. Let's just choose what's right. Why not choose what's right? We don't really want to go down that path of doing what's wrong and having to deal with the consequences, God bless you as well. Everybody, please sub and like, We're here to unite something inside of us that will allow us to have an impression on somebody today. Somebody in your neighborhood, somebody on the internet, somebody is somebody. But the goal here is to make someone smile, because the moment you make somebody smile, they recognize the humanity in you, regardless of skin color, regardless of background, regardless of language. When you pull that smile out of them, they get a warm feeling, and they remember we got the same blood majority running through our veins. And if we can just get out of the way of noticing the small differences and we just focus on all of these likenesses, we recognize we got love for this person, and we'll live a love-inspired life, which will create tremendous vibes and changes for us. You know what I'm saying? Put on the shirt. The thing about it is, I like to advertise fitness. I'm a YouTuber who really is more about walks in life, but a big part of my walks in life is fitness. I don't overtrain, I don't undertrain. I make steady progress, and I like to teach people how to train correctly, because there's a lot of overtraining, there's a lot of undertraining, there's a lot of extracurricular substances people use these days, and I want people to know that you have great potential naturally. A lot of the reason why people jump onto certain things, substances, is because they don't recognize that today and tomorrow and the next day are stacking and making a better future. And you are going to keep getting results as long as you just take your time. Don't be stressed out. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Shiap's beauty. Amanda Wilson, when I was like skating my boyfriend, because I'm very sorry to hear that. Here's the thing about it. We all have these times where we expect more from another person than maybe they're ready to give to us. But what I like to believe, it's all about perception. I like to believe anytime there's shortcomings between you and another person, it is not their fault. It is not your fault. It is just the universe, God, taking you to something that may be better for you, something that may be better for them. We don't know the future. We just know how we feel in the moment. And if we're not feeling that great in the moment, then hey, let's leave ourselves open space to have a better future. Whatever you do, don't blame yourself, and try not to get into any negative back and forth or negative thought patterns, especially about other people based off of the experience you've had with this person. This too shall pass. A simple kind of man, absolutely. Happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. It is an amazing day. I'm sorry that you are in a state of not feeling as sprousy as you would like to, but you are amazing. We appreciate you here. The world appreciates you. Trust and believe that there is somebody on this planet, multiple people on this planet, who keep you in mind every single day and really appreciate your presence with us. So happy birthday to you, and we're glad you made it to another year. What's up, Knox? How you doing, my friend? Dominic Alvarez, I hope all is well with you. I hope you're maintaining. I hope you're gaining. I hope you are learning on this journey that we all experience on this floating rock. Floating rock, that's what we on. I hope you're maintaining and gaining knowledge and wisdom. And I hope you're recognizing and crafting a value system based off of what you're recognizing. And I hope what you're recognizing is that Although some people create masks for themselves to appear very different from another person, we're all just about the same. You know what I mean? You are special, and you being special means that the people around you, everyone else that you're encountering, also has that spark of special. Remember that. It's true, Emma. It's true. I appreciate you, Knox. How are you doing, cool guy Hug? Now, we come into the end of January, mid-end of January, pretty much the end of January. I know you all had a lot of goals that you set for this year, New Year's resolutions. I hope you all have been sticking to it. It's not too late, but I want to tell you all the power of walking. 8K steps a day. That is the challenge for this year annually. Track it with your fitness app. I just want to see you all take 8K steps a day. It really improves longevity and life quality. Also, what you'll notice when you take 8K steps a day is, especially right after you have a nice walking experience and a walking session, your nervous system completely relaxed, your thoughts flow a lot sharper. You might get hit with a Jimmy Neutron brain blast that leads you to change the entire trajectory of your life. 8K steps a day is the way. How you doing, Maya Beer? Clean up, Jeffrey? Here's the thing. How you doing, Eric? I wanted to clean up, but I don't stay here. I'm here very small amounts of times. I go live stream here, but for the majority of the time, I'm at another, what they call in Scotland, another JAF, you know? So because I'm here at a limited amount of time, also, this complex here that I am utilizing has not the best reputation for upkeep. So a lot of times when I clean and spruce this place up, a lot of times I come back more disappointed in, you know, what still goes on no matter what I do here. So this JAF, you won't even be seeing me in this JAF too much longer, to be honest. Put a shirt on? Why would I do that? Can I shout out to Yana Bibuleva. How are you doing, my friend? How about this, my friend? Flex. Show off your cuts. Show off your New Year's gains. Continue to get in the gym. Stay motivated. Don't overuse the gym. It's not necessary. But definitely use your body to its optimization. You're an amazing person. I know you want me to put my shirt on, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say the first 5 great things that pop up in your mind about yourself, because you know yourself the best, my friend. How you doing, Mr. Sock? I don't think it's 5K viewers watching. I think there's 1 million viewers watching. 1 million viewers all around the world. I know they're watching. I know it. I feel it. I understand it. I accept it. I receive it. What's happening in Man TV? Hope everything's been going well for you. You know, it doesn't matter if it's 5 million viewers watching, if it's 1 viewer watching, if it's 8,000 viewers watching. Here's the thing about it. Someone is receiving an energetic exchange from the expression that I am putting out. And what would I like that energetic exchange to be? I would like it to be a positive charge. I would like to be the smile that inspires the next smile, that may just solve a solution, you know? Or solve a problem, bring a solution, provide a solution. You understand? This is what it is as a human. See, we might have the most mundane day. We might think that, we haven't done anything in particularly special today, but we might have walked across a doctor and he might have had a low energy day, and then we smile, and then he smiles, and then all of a sudden his neurological system snaps on, and then he goes and saves a life that he might not have been able to save if we didn't smile. Remember that. 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 You gotta remember that. Positive energy even before you said your intention. Love the attitude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know, here goes the thing. We can't control everything. We can't even fully control our perception. But what we can control is our projection. We truly can. We can control our projection. See, your perception might even get shaked up sometimes because you know life isn't just about you. This is a multimedia life that we live. What do I mean? See, we all a system of media. We all have our own perceptions. We have our own realities going on inside of this whole system of collective human beings. So we might have 5 to 10 people that's just making a dent in here. So our perception can't see past it. But what we can do is we can project positivity into that atmosphere. Boom, they might swat it down. But hey, guess what? They swat it down, they got a little bit tired. So we're gonna project it again. Boom, they swat it down, ooh, they got a little tired. Now they too tired to swat. Positivity. You just hit them with it, and eventually they're just gonna catch it. Like Patrick Maxwell, he's a beautiful individual. I know he has a kind soul, and he's a good-hearted young citizen. And the best thing about Patrick Maxwell is something that he knows inside of his heart, and he should look at himself in the mirror and say it about 5 times. Feel a bit better, because you are amazing, my friend. What's happening with you, Shanika Baptiste? Or is it Baptiste? Beautiful name, very unique. I enjoy saying that. You've come here and you've had a positive impact already just by being the unique individual that you are. Thank your parents for that name. I want to tell your parents thank you very much, because that name put me on top of my game. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't like to take up too much of anyone's time. You know, I like to keep my live streams between 30 minutes and 1 hour. Typically, if some of the members of the channel, we got a lot of people who've been subscribed for some time. When they come in, sometimes they want to have a conversation, and I'm here for that conversation. Even if some of the newer people, the newer faces, thank y'all for chatting, because I can get familiar with y'all names. Want to have conversations, we have these conversations. The live can go to an hour, possibly an hour, 10 minutes. But sometimes it's just a 30 minutes of positive energy, positive expression, because I know we all got stuff to do. And the thing about when you get a nice influx of positive energy, that's the best time to do anything you need or desire to do. So I don't want to take up your time too much. I just want you to be able to run with it. How you doing? You got so many opportunities to get into a good relationship, but I just don't got the energy for it. Perception does play a role, but your projection sure helps get the positive message across. Very true. Something wrong. Nothing is wrong with you, my friend. If you don't have the energy for it, listen to yourself. Listen to your, that's a part of your intuitive nature. You know that you can get in a relationship, you have many opportunities, but however, there are other things that need your attention. So prioritize those things. Take pride and be happy with the fact that you have many options, and understand that as you better yourself, you're only going to get more and better options. Don't allow yourself to feel like you're offending anybody by letting them know that right now this isn't the time for you. You just have to focus on yourself, my brother. Trust me. Trust your intuition. You got this far, you're going to get a lot farther. Just keep trusting yourself. It's Haley Baptiste. My mom is Shanika Baptiste. Well, how you doing, Haley? And thank you, Shanika. Both of those names is amazing names. I ain't gonna lie, it's amazing. But yeah, nothing is wrong with you, Angelo. I'll be honest with you. I've had that feeling for much of my life, where it's like, I have these options, but there's something. And sometimes you can't even identify what that something is, but there's something I need to take care of before I really start to extend myself. See, a relationship, the truth is, it's gonna take some time for you to, and a lot of attention for you to even recognize your flaws as you get into a relationship, and you get into a commitment to another person. Because the truth is, I know you live in the US, you know, it's pretty fast paced, especially depending on where you live. and you got a lot of things that you have to give your focus and attention to, including your own self-improvement. And it can almost feel like a distraction when you're in a relationship, even if you have good intentions, because people do have the ability and the habit to point out things they want you to work on. But if you have your own list of things that you need to work on and prioritize right now, it can almost become, a struggle. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you're in a hospital where they can take care of you and get you back healthy. The thing about breaking a bone is a broken bone, when it fully recovers, becomes stronger than it was before. So you are getting an opportunity to become a stronger version of yourself. You're very tough. I'm glad that you're okay overall, and I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. A speedy recovery. Speedy recovery. Like this. Type of recovery. You know what I mean? But yeah. Like I was saying earlier, it's late January, the first month of this 12 chapter year is coming to an end. Now is the time, probably for many of us, where we're feeling like we need to sit back, we need to get a little extra rest, and we need to get a little bit of recovery in. This is perfectly normal, and this is okay. You need your rest. Make sure you're getting good nutrition. See, this channel isn't just about one aspect of lifestyle. It's about the total collection. You got to put the right things in your environment, mental environment. Read a nice self-help book. You need to put the right things in your emotional environment. Have good connections, good relationships with people. You have to put the right things in your nutritional environment. Get you some quinoa, get you some salmon. Make sure you're having a good balance, a good amount of fruits, green leafy vegetables, and vegetables of all types. This will get you right. Remember to prioritize yourself, because the truth is, yes, you're going to expect another person to be thinking about you and to put you first. But in reality, you're probably going to be the only person who has the time and has enough exposure to you to put you first when it's necessary. How you doing, Pierre? So put yourself first. This doesn't mean that you have to diminish or bash other people. This just means you have to recognize when you're not feeling too great, not to blame other people. I'm not feeling too great. Hold up. Let me correct this. I got to step over here for a little bit. I need to talk with myself. Hopefully we've built and established a good enough connection that when I'm able to step back in this direction, you're not too hurt for the fact that I had to take some absence, some time to myself. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Ryken? Give me one moment. I have to send a message. And I'm sorry that your teacher said that to you. They should have never said that to you. But their opinion of you is not the most valid. You know what I mean? They're not the greatest at having opinions of people. I'm sure, and I know for a fact, that many people appreciate you and like and love you very, very much, including your mom. I didn't know how powerful and influential my energy was. Whoo! Now that you're beginning to learn with the power and influence of your energy, you're going to learn that with great power comes great responsibility. See, I believe that this universe has a reward system, and that reward system is based off of what you put out, what you project, you infect, and it comes right back. So make sure you protect your neck. When I say protect your neck, I mean the things that you're saying to people, which is just one aspect of it. It's also the way that you're looking at people, the way you carry yourself around people, what you inspire inside of their minds have a great impact on you, because you're influential. You have more ability to be influenced, even from the curtains, from the shadows. It just could be a fine businessman having a great thought about you that leads him to say, you know what, if I had a guy like this working in my office, I could take off a few more weekends and go on more vacations, and I could trust everything in this man's hands. And boom, your life has increased. I won't say change. See, life never really changes much. We just learn more about life as it goes along. The reason why it doesn't change much is because you're always going to want food. You're always going to want air. You're always going to want good personal connections, you know? So, you know, you have to really think about it. These things are very important, and will always be important. But what can happen is your knowledge of what foods you're putting in your body, your knowledge on relationships and connections, your knowledge on breathing techniques can change the current state and the future state of your perception and the way that you are feeling and expressing life, which can be a beautiful, beautiful redirection. Happy birthday. A lot of people try to deny my influence. Hey, don't worry about that. I really got a lot of people saying become primal. Many other things you see me talk about on here oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. See, I used to notice this all the time as well. And I also did studies about the monkey theory. So I recognized that we are operating by special collective consciousness. You know, I can learn something from this point on the earth, and somebody in New Zealand all of a sudden has a brain blast, things of that nature. There's been a study done on monkeys on one island where they gave them a puzzle, and when they figured it out, then they went to a whole nother island very far away. No monkey from this island could have made it to this island, and they automatically already knew it. So I said to myself, wow, the mental network is a real thing. I do not just owe it to myself to gather as much observational wisdom and knowledge as I possibly can, but this gathering of observational wisdom and knowledge is actually spreading across the globe and making the world a better place. That is also what you're doing, my friend. You got big influence. See, here goes the thing about it. When you are the seed of the spark, people might not know why, but they're going to come across you and be like, huh, it's something about this brother. It's something about this brother make me want to make his life better. You know what I'm saying? That is that even though they might not know your face, they know your energy, because your energy is traveling throughout this entire globe as we speak, my brother. Super powerful. When you got that much value, a lot of people see you as the perfect sacrifice. See, that is one end of it. However, there's also a lot of people see you as something that is very precious and must be protected. Remember that. Remember, there's always two polarities, both charging and charging and charging, trying to get hold of the influential meter. And then there's the great medium, that which sits still, knowing in confidence that the two barriers, left and right, battling for a little bit of an advantage, will never have the sound and ground control that it has. Remember that, my friend. You are the medium. You punish your hairline back like that. I don't think so. Look at this. I'm fitting 4. I'm not even fitting a whole 4. Look at this. This is below my eyebrows. I'm not even fitting a whole 4. What you talking about? I don't even have I have a 3.5 head. How I punished it? You gotta understand me this, brother. I don't get no spray on my hairline. We don't spray it at all. We just walk it how we talk it. Now, y'all just getting to Beijing. Y'all beautiful and wonderful and amazing as well. I just gotta address this person. I'm built like Megamind. Guess what, my brother? I'm out here just thinking about things. All of a sudden, problems are turning into solutions, and what I'm producing can be reproduced by somebody else that can use it, and I'm feeling like I am a valuable part of this human society and collective. So thank you very much. Do I dance? I hit a little bit of whoa. Hit the whoa. That 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I hit the ooh, 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 ooh. Sometimes I spin. You know what I'm saying? I hit a little something. I can backflip. Here we go. See what I'm saying? I be doing it. I do a lot of stuff, but I do it again. It's really easy. You know, it's not that hard for me. What's up, Eric B? You a beautiful person, man. You real strong. You maintaining, you gaining. I see what you doing over there. Keep doing it, soldier. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, homie. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Thanks for the hug. I'm doing wonderful, Hannah. How you doing? It's in the Barbados. Hey, you have a great night. You have a blessed one. Speedy recovery to you. You're amazing. I appreciate your presence here. I'll catch you at another time. Wonderful, amazing, radiant, abundant soul. I have renamed you Soul Flower. If you don't want the name, you can reject it, but keep accepting the fact that you're an amazing person. For reals. And I mean that, for reals. Now, everybody, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications, especially if you're catching the live replay and you weren't able to make it to this live. Nobody panic. Everybody who's watching this at this very time, you are alive. Unless you don't see a number in the chat right now. That's because you watching it after it's live. You know what I mean? The current time is 5:14 Pacific time. You know what I mean? And we having a blast. Everybody's getting a little bit of positive energy juice. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. I fuck with all types of music. I do fuck with Nigerian music. I fuck with all types of music. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, Afro beats, I like them. I like them. What is the question, my friend? Bro, I'm not even out here on social media, but I still have famous models trying to get at me. Hey! They like them low-key because they know they on that They like them low-key because they know he on that They like them low-key because you know he on that You know what I mean? It's because you're doing your thing, Bratcherton. Check out Acacia by Dan Papa GTA. Play that right now. I don't have nothing to play that on right now, but I'm going to check it out later for sure. I'm going to make a short while I'm checking it out so you can see me getting jiggy with it. Yeah, I'm saying I like to get jiggy with it. That one song you was listening to, Pretty Little Bomb. Am I single? I'm not single. I got a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? We be doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not single. And guess my age. I want you to guess my age first. Have a good one, Shanika. What's up, Nakama? Nakama Notes. How you doing? Is it Irie, brother? She's a pretty wicked Barbie. She got the body of a goddess. Bless you, rain to me, I be nice. Oh, girl, you are my kryptonite. Gonna get lit tonight. Oh, I'm older than that. I'm from Maryland, but I'm living on the California western coast. I'm 29. I'm just aging like wine. You know what I'm saying? I'm 29, aging like wine. Yeah, I'm saying. 325. What's that? What's 325? From 19 to 20 now. It's crazy. I'm happy for you. Keep it up. Very encouraging vibes. Oh, I appreciate you. You know, I'm going to try to supply them as much as I can. I really appreciate you. It's people like y'all who keep me going. Also, I'm going to get to the comments. I know there's been some comments that I haven't been able to respond to lately. See, lately I've been prepping myself for this interview that I went to today, and I feel like I did a great job. So now I freed up some time and mental space to focus on the growth and expansion. You know what I mean? It's worldwide. 28, Carrie Young. What's happening with you, Carrie Young? How you doing? Anyone single? You know what I mean? Listen. How old are you? I gotta ask you how old you are while you asking people if they single. I gotta make sure you, you know what I'm saying? So tell me how old you is real quick so we can make sure we can hook you up the right way and not the wrong way. You dig? Well, right now, I'm a proud stepdaddy of a cat. I'm a cat stepdaddy right now. He's been scratching me up a little bit. I mean, I got a few new scratches today. Let me see, here's one of them. That's one of my new scratches. I mean, one of a few. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what his problem be. I be trying to tell him, man, listen, man. For both of us to do this together and put up with each other, you're gonna have to stop scratching me, brother. Listen, I don't think you speak English. The cat is my other jab. How you get more punching power? One is keep it a straight line. Straight line. Not out here, not looping. Straight line. Two, it's your power generator. Your hip. So you wanna, you see right there, you effectively have thrown all of your force. See, you see me do my leg workouts. My most powerful body part is my hip thrust. I'm hitting the 400 plus easy, like it's nothing. So when I throw that, boom, that explosion is coming from the hip. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep it sharp. Don't make anyone think you will not make it in life. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Kenny, and shout out to Kenny. He's amazing. The cat. So, my partner had the cat since it was a baby. It is 1.5 years old. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying. Maybe when I get back to the other job, I might show off the cat a little bit. We got some cat fans in here. We got some cat fans in here. It's a pretty little Bobby. Sí, mi amiga, or sí, mi amigo. Poquito español. Necesito aprender 2 palabras por día. Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? ¿Sí? Sí. Yeah, if you think you've been having a little bit too much sex, you've been having too much. For sure. See, life is about many things. You can't just single out that. You can't settle it down over it. You can't single it down and just sex. You can't consolidate it down to just that one thing. Words is easy. You got 1 hour on your phone? Phone time. Yeah. So you don't want to never spin yourself like that. The universe got us on a selection process. You see, sometimes we think we're doing our big one. We having a lot of sex. Sometimes the universe is just deselecting you by having you drain yourself out. Gotta remember that. Of course, the universe going to select somebody who charged up. Hold up 1 second, my friends. You know? 16 hours on YouTube a day. That's a lot. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Now, here's the thing. Is it a positive experience? I hope it's a positive experience for you. Because, you know, the energies that you come across and you sit with can and will most definitely become contagious. You ain't really missed too much of nothing. We just been over here partying like rock stars. Because that's what we believe ourselves to be. I'm about to fill my water up so I can really get the hydration process started today. Got this big old thing of what I call water machine. And sometimes you just gotta fill it all the way up. Yep. Now we're gonna let it filtrate. And then when it's done filtrating, that's when we're gonna put in this big old 1 gallon water jug we got. And we're gonna have a good old party. You're a pretty little Barbie. You got the body of a goddess. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we're eating a little bit of tree nuts right now. After we eat these tree nuts, we're gonna make maybe 2-3 eggs, a little bit of oatmeal. Then we're gonna wash our clothes. I mean, doing the thing. Doing the thing as we should be, as we shall. Why do you always look the same? Hit my jumper real quick. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And I mean beautiful. It's such a beautiful time to be alive. You feel this between each other, between one another. We've got lots of love. Yeah, I forgot all about that song until you said it. I'm gonna lie. I forgot all about that song until you said it. Lean body. Let me go ahead and make sure I hit this jumper too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, dance. I watched a little bit of foosball, not too much. Just a little bit. Just this much. A little bit of foosball. Woo! That's a beautiful time to be alive, y'all. We done our thing. Like I said, I don't like to take up too much of y'all time with these lives, but my favorite team is the Baltimore Ravens. Go get them, Lamar. Don't worry, we're gonna do better next season. Tyler Lute, get out there on that field and practice them kicks, my boy. I love you. Do better. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite team. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, but it is a good chance that we will have another live today. Probably in an hour or two. You know what I mean? So y'all have a wonderful, abundant time. It's a short dropping as well. I think in like 34 minutes. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, put on the post notifications. We also do have a Discord. So y'all can comment, let me know if y'all want the link to the Discord. I'm planning on dropping that link at the end of January. It's just another place to where we're not live. We can just, people can come in and chat it up, positive vibes only. I'll be in the Discord. Angela will be in the Discord. How you doing, Ashley? Y'all have a wonderful day. I love y'all. Peace, positivity, alone at peace. Touching lives around the world, motivated, inspiring. I know Jesus. Jesus is amazing. Amazing, inspirational person. I love Jesus and I appreciate Jesus. And I love and appreciate you. You have a wonderful night, Missy.